One of the biggest problems that we've all had to deal with as a species for thousands of years is how do you manage stress? I'm sure we've all been at a point in our lives where our tolerance levels are kind of at the very maximum that they could be. And so any small thing, like let's say you're trying to catch the bus in the morning and you miss it just by a second, that can just send you over the edge. And you feel like unaliving people in Minecraft. You feel like running away. You feel like crying. You feel like screaming. You feel like pissing yourself. You feel like everything all at once. And you don't know what to do. And what do you do? What is the solution to that? The solution to that a lot of people just do is you just wait. You wait it out, things eventually get less stressful, and boom, there you go. You've solved it. But what happens when things in life keep getting more and more stressful? What do you do? What's the solution? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Can you guys tell me? I'm asking you. This is an open letter. Hello, please help me. But I wouldn't be recording this if I didn't have at least one idea of how to deal with stress. And I think one of the things that we can do to deal with stress the best is to just do action. Boom. Go. That's it. Because what else can you do? The things that are causing you stress in life, there's always a reason for what is causing you stress. And chances are, 9 out of 10 times, it's probably something that you can reduce a little bit. Unless you're suffering from some horrible medical ailment. In that case, I'm very sorry for you. But for everyone else who's just kind of dealing with the stresses of the world, trying to figure out what to do, the best way to alleviate that stress is just committing action into the world. And listen, I'll admit, it's a lot easier said than done, okay? It's very easy to go and sit down, record, set up your camera, and talk to the world about how all the stresses you experience in the world can be solved by if you just do things. And then you watch like 100 David Goggins TikToks, 1,000 motivational speeches, all that kind of jazz. But at the end of the day, you still got to do something. And odds are, if you're watching this video, you're not doing anything right now. So close out right now and go and do what you have to do. I should see the YouTube retention right now. Boom. I should see it plummet at this point. There should be 0 people watching this video. So now I'm just talking to myself. And since I'm talking to myself, I'll give myself advice on what to do. Because I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out of my mind, okay? If you came to me and you just asked me like a simple question of like, hey, can you do this thing? Or like, hey, what time is it? I'd blow up. I'd kill you on the spot right now. And that's not good, obviously. It's not good to be that on edge and that stressed all the time. And so what are the best ways I can mitigate that right now? The thing that's causing me stress right now is I have no job. I'm going through the unemployment woes right now, okay? I need money. That's what I need. And I'm trying to figure out how do I get money. But getting money is not an easy thing. If it was such an easy thing to get a lot of money or to get some amount of money, people wouldn't be poor. Poverty would be solved, but yet it still exists, okay? And it's tough. It's a tough spot that I'm in. It's a tough spot that many people are in the world. And what can you do about it? You can cry about it for like 10 minutes and you get back up and you just do. Stop scrolling on your phone. Stop doing a whole bunch of garbage. Just act. Is that the whole video? Is that the essence of this whole video? I don't know. I feel like I need to talk for longer. I feel like I need to say more things. Something that a lot of people will tell you as a solution to your stress, a solution to all of your problems, is they'll try to give you some magic remedy. They'll give you a morning routine, go to the gym, work out, go try to get some money, etc., etc. And they say that these things will relieve your stress. And in some ways, they're right. Some of these things will bring down your stress levels, and they are, if anything else, just good for you. But for a lot of these problems, there's no real easy solution. These things are just problems for a very long time. And sometimes the stress continues for years and years, and it doesn't seem like it'll go down. Sometimes it goes on for years and manages to even increase sometimes. And there's no, it's not clear where the end is, and there seems to be no end in sight. And it's those moments where it feels we're the most trapped, we're stuck, and there's no way out, and life is just going to feel like this forever. And that's where I'm at right now. That's how it feels, genuinely. It feels like there's no out. It feels like this is just how things are going to be for the rest of my life. But the thing is, I know that that's false. And as much as I don't believe that that's false, I still have to try to remind myself, the intellectual side of me, not the emotional side of me. I have to be intellectual Paul here for a second, and I have to tell the emotional side of me that this is not going to last. And the only way that these things won't last is so long as I'm giving it everything I've got. And I think that is probably the best remedy, the one solution to fix all things, is to just give life and all the challenges that come with it everything that you've got. And that's the worst thing to hear, because you feel like you're giving everything that you've got in the moment. And then you say, well, I'm giving everything that I have right now, and things still aren't improving. So what's the point? And it's at that point where if you continue past that point, then you're truly giving it all. Because that is where it takes an inhuman amount of resilience to push beyond that point. The point where you see everything that's going on in your life. You see all the things that you've done. You see all of the things that have come out of the things that you've done. And you see that nothing has worked. To continue pushing past that point is everything. So many people don't get past that point. That's the point where people give up, either in a metaphorical sense, in that they settle for something that they never really wanted or something that they didn't imagine their life being, or in a literal sense, and they just straight up give up on life. But pushing past that point, that is where I think the real success lies. And so that's what you have to do. To everyone that still stayed on this video, that's what you have to do. If this is the point where you feel like you've tried everything and there's truly no other options, I'd wager to say that this is now the point where you are truly most set up to actually succeed. And don't do it in a crazy way. I'm not trying to say this to give in to your crazy delusions of grandeur that, you know, banging away at a stick is going to make you $1 million. And you were just about to stop banging away at a stick, and then you saw this video and you're like, actually, he's right. I'm going to keep doing that thing. That's where this whole complicated mess of discretion and, you know, using your own head comes in. But if you truly have a good head on your shoulders, nothing is too messed up in terms of your thought capacity and everything like that. And if you have people around you that are trustworthy as well, that can kind of give you their 2 cents on whether or not you're really messing up or if you're not, if you can take in all that data and you can see, hey, nothing's really happened for me at this point. Once you accept that, and if you continue to push even after that, maybe not in the same direction, maybe don't continue pushing down the same avenue that you've been trying, change things up and keep going, then things will probably work out. Probably. Don't quote me on that. You'll see. Come back in a year. Come back to this channel in a year and you'll see if things worked out. Hopefully they did. Hopefully I'm not in the same spot right now.